home of both the Giants and the New York Jets, will be our host for what should be a great game between Miami and New York. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. We're thrilled to bring you this great NFL football rivalry. Chris, any thoughts?
I talked to both of these coaches earlier in the week, and the funny thing is, every time I come out of a conversation with one coach, I'm sure that team's going to win, and then I go talk to the other coach, and I'm sure that team's going to win. So I basically don't know what's going to happen today.
And he's dragged down for the sack. What happened to the protection there, Chris?
The key on a safety blitz is timing it out with the quarterback snap count. If you tip it too soon, the offensive lineman or the backs can adjust, but if you time it perfectly, like happened on that one, you end up with a sack.
Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. And they get him at the 22. And he took advantage of a lapse in the coverage for a solid gain to the right.
Yeah, we see most quarterbacks in the game are more comfortable throwing to their open side or their right side. That time, the progressions were a fairly easy read. He found the first guy and took advantage.
He's looking to throw. Goes through his read. And it's knocked loose. Fourth down now after that incomplete pass. The offense wasn't able to get on track during that last series.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
He punts it. Washington fields it at the 39. Brought down around the 46-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
And the defense has a heavy rush. Crowder knocks it down. He didn't take his time, and he threw that one right into coverage.
You know, you bring up a good point, Tom, and it really is sometimes about taking your time. Look there. If it's not there, go to number 2. If not there, go to number 3. If not there, throw the thing away. He was too quick to read that one.
Stay inside right here. Let's go.
Drops back. He's under a heavy rush. Makes the reception. He's pushed out right around the 38-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
On the ground with a tailback. Jones fumbles it. And they fall on the loose ball. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Drops back to pass. Fires it over the middle. Tackled at the 47-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Here's the halfback. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Gain of 4.
I'm with you.
Miami sets up in the eye. They'll give it off here. Brought down right around the 46-yard line. A 1-yard gain by the halfback. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Drops back. Short pass to his left. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Gives to the back. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Great job of the running back. That's a gain of 9. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. The Dolphins come out with the offset eye. On play action, he needs to get the pass off. Tips it away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
The kick is up. And he makes it. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
He kicks it off. Fielded at the 4. He's hammered at the 30. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Pennington lines up in the shotgun. Empty backfield this time. Looks to pass. He throws left. There for the catch. What an open field tackle. Pickup of about 3.
A lot of times in that situation, they try to get the ball in the receiver's hands, hoping he'll make one guy miss and get away. That time, good tackling.
He doesn't get back to the line. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Going deep with this one, left side. Deflected and broken up. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
At the guest service booths located on the 100 and 300 levels.
Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. Brown lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. They hand it off. He gets to about the 37-yard line. Gain of 9.
You know, one of the dangers of blitzing is that if you can break that first line of the defense, now you just don't have the pursuit in behind it to stop the run.
Looks to pass. Comes down with it. He's dropped right around the 36-yard line. Not quite the yardage that they needed with that pass. Will they go to the air again here on 3rd and short?
Well, you're going to find out something about the offensive coordinator here. Does he believe more in his offensive line and running back, or does he believe more in his quarterback? I tend to think here they're going to try and run the football.
Guns it right with the catch. He's brought down around the 48-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Sets up the play action. Throws on the run. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Play fake. He wasn't set when he threw. Looked like he put a little too much on that one.
Boy, that one was shot in there, too. I'm not sure anybody could have caught that one anyway. That thing just never came down.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. He drops back. Rockets it. It's completed. He got decleated. That's a 10-yard gain. That'll make it third down. 3rd and inches. Offset I formation in the backfield. McCown back to throw. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Kicks it, got plenty of distance, and it's good. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now, just a lot of love.
Not a bad kick. Miller from the 4. They get him at the 27-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. They go with the run. Tackled at the 31. They got 4 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go now. Let's go. Pony. Good egg. Left. Go right. Roger. Come on.
Fakes the run. Short throw to the left. He took a shot at the 44-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
On the ground with a tailback. He's dropped at the 50. Jones gains 7 yards on that play.
Gain of 7.
2nd and 3 coming up here. Ball on the 50. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Richardson is the man in motion. Fakes the run. Rifles it left. And he caught it. He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
First down, looking to throw. Guns it out. Brings it in. Excellent open field tackle. And a nice pickup there.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Let's see if their play calling changes now that they're in the red zone for the first time. Again with the run. He fights forward to around the 16. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7 coming up here. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He fakes it. He needs to get rid of it. They sacked him. Everything seemed to work exactly how they drew it up on that.
I don't think there's any play in football that's prettier than a perfectly executed blitz. If you time out the snap count, if you disguise it, if you don't tip it to the quarterback, you end up with results like that. Big sacks, big plays.
Pennington hasn't missed yet. He's running out of time. Tipped pass. He tried to thread the needle on that last one and threw it right into coverage.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And it splits the uprights. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Again from the 7. Drilled at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Miami comes out with 2 tight ends. Hands it off. He's tackled at the 35. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. 2nd and 4. Ball on the 35-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. McCown will look to throw. Knocked away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Throws it short. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Gets the punt away. Washington fields it at the 24. And they get him around the 45-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Come on.
Pennington sends a man in motion. Pennington to the air on 1st down. He throws it. And he should have had that one. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Drops back to pass. Passes to his left. He's there for the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 44-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
He's going to be tackled for a loss. He'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and outs.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Punts it. And they'll down it at the 3-yard line. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Drops back. Past the line. He's dropped at the 14. They get out of trouble there with a huge gain on the ground.
And that's really a missed opportunity for this defense. They have them backed up. They go fairly conservative with the play call with the run and still break it out of there.
Left call. No.
They'll throw on 1st down. With the throw. tips it away. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The Jets bring in the nickel packing.
Enhanced food and beverage menu, and much more. For more information on premium season tickets, please see
Fasano is the man in motion. He drops back. Throws it deep down the left side. The wide receiver tried to catch up to it, but couldn't quite get there.
That wide receiver is fast, but he's not that fast. My goodness, get him the football.
Every level of the building.
They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. McCown drops back to pass. Out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
You have won a free pizza of your choice from one of our concession stands.
Washington back deep to return. Punts it. Washington fields it at the 50. Tackled at the 46-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The Dolphins line up with a nickelback. Here's the fullback. He's tackled at the 37. 9-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. New York lines up in a shotgun set. Drops back, gets the ball away, and the pass is knocked away. Wright was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Third down and a yard. Ball on the 37-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Here we go, baby. Right. Let's go now, let's go. Base.
And it looks short from up here. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball.
Let's go. 45. Let's go quick game. 44 press. 44 press. Raider.
Drops back. Rifles this one out to the middle. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Feeds it to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
McCown calls for motion left. They go with the toss. Dropped behind the line. They tested the perimeter, but nothing doing.
When you have a great athlete at the running back position, the temptation is to toss him the ball, get him out in space, and let him try and break a tackle. That time, the space thing didn't work out so well.
Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 6-3. That brings up third and 13. Ball on the 33.
Roger. That's all we got. 388. Scatter.
Looks to pass. He throws on the run. And they get him right around the 48-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
First down, looking to throw. Looks down the field. Not much time to throw. No one can come up with it. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Individuals will be escorted from the stadium.
They'll go with the run once again. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Martin takes off to the left side. Sets up the play action with the pass. Makes the catch. He's brought down at the 46-yard line. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The Jets line up with an offset eye backfield. Little handoff. And he's hammered at the 24-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. New York comes out in the shotgun. Baker motioning to the left. He drops back with the pass. It's intercepted. Brought down at the 41-yard line. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
He looks to throw on first down. Scans the field. Completed. Great open field tackle. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Straight ahead with a fullback. And they get him at the 25. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. Second down now, 4 yards to go. 2 tight ends this time as they come out in a big set. Little handoff. He fights forward to about the 23. Brown gains about 2 yards on the run. Third down now, they'll need a couple of yards to convert for a first down. The Dolphins come out with the offset eye. Fakes to the back. Throws while on the run. He's finally pushed out of bounds. It's going to be first and goal. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Play action. Surveys the field. And it's caught. Tackled at the 2. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Brought down behind the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
Kick is up, and he makes it. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. He kicks it. Washington from the 5. Brought down at the 27-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
He's looking to throw. Throws it. Brings this one in. He's tackled at the 35. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Fargo!
Hands it off. They tackle him for a loss. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you could make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
And they're not going to get it. Great stop. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
Graham will kick it away, and boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Again, takes it at the 21. Brought down at the 41-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
First down, looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 42. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
McCown gives it up the middle. He's brought down around the 42-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. McCown comes to the line with 3 wide. The Dolphins motion to the left side. Back to throw. Here's the pass. It's picked off. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
He drops back to pass. Is there for the catch. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They'll throw on first down. Dumps it out right. Pass is complete. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Pennington will hand it off. He doesn't get back to the line. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Drops the easy pick, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Gets the punt away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 32-yard line. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. He fakes it. Tipped ball, intercepted. He can't bring him down. And he's decleated at the 35. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
It's amazing how much quicker defensive backs look to me on the field today than, say, 20, 25 years ago when I played. I think it was 25 years ago. It feels like about 105 years ago. But they have some great athletes out there right now.
Fires it right. And it's completed. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Pennington steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation this time.
Move up. Friday. Chain. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Jones gets the ball left side. Brought down at about the 11. Jones picks up 5 yards with the carry. Jones lines up as the deep back, I formation.
We're talking about bringing. Tiger.
Jones gets the handoff to the right. He didn't get back to the line. What can they do to slow his pursuit down?
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He fakes it. Rifles this one out to the left. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
And here's the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. New York with a 1-point lead. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 3. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense.
Let's go, we're up. Run. 48. Watch 48 now. Watch the run.
Gives it off. He's dropped for a loss. Solid hit with the safety. He'll drop him for a loss.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
Hands it to the back. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Pickup of about 5, and that makes it 3rd down. Only one man back. He fakes it, passes, bats it away, and the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Fields punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Washington takes it at the 23. He's dropped at the 26-yard line. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
First down, looking to throw. Throws on the run. Pass completed. Tackled around the 33-yard line. 8-yard gain. 2 yards away here on second down. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Zebra. Hey, don't get that ball out. Let's turn the ball over.
Little handoff. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Scatter. Quick game, 44 screw. All right, come on.
On play action, short throw to the right. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Drops back on first down. And it's picked off. To the 20. They finally knock him out at the 6-yard line. And the defense just picked up their second interception of the half.
Well, they're reading the quarterback's eyes, and anytime as a quarterback you look too long in one direction or at one wide receiver, the defense is just going to break on the ball, and they've been taking advantage today.
First down now, they'll be looking for 6 points here. They're crowding the line. They keep it on the ground with the tailback, and they get him at the 4, and he gets a yard on the run. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Here's the give. They'll get in for the touchdown. It all came together on that.
Pretty impressive push that time by the offensive line. It's not often you see a running play pop like that down on the goal line.
So they're ready for the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. He kicks it off. Miller has it at the 5. Hit and drop at the 33. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. 3 wideouts here. Gives to the back. He's dropped around the 35-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Here we go.
Another run. Hit and drop behind the line. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Drops back. He throws it. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. He's tackled right around the 34-yard line. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
The halfback with the carry. And they get him around the 33-yard line. Brown picks up a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 33-yard line. McCown, 4 receivers lined up here. 2 minutes to go in the half. From the 33-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Let's go. William, make the play. 48. Let's go get it. Hey, watch this. Hut. Other side. Let's hunt it.
Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Brown gets 8 yards on the play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. There's a play fake. He throws on the run. And they can't connect. The quarterback misses his target, and the coach has a tough decision to make right now.
Yeah, you can never argue with being safe and putting 3 points on the board, but I'm sure they're over there talking about now whether or not to go for it. I think they might.
Kick is up. And he makes it. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
The kick. Miller fields it at the 1. They get him at the 29-yard line. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. New York lines up in a double tight set. He looks to throw on first down. He throws left, and he catches it. He's brought down around the 41-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
First down now, and 10 to go. A minute left in the half. Pennington drops back to pass. They get to the QB. So the sack on first down brings up a 2nd and long situation. He fakes it. Throws while on the run. Horboard knocks it down. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Here's the halfback. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That's what you call a great individual effort.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
He drops back. He's going for it all. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. Hagan was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29 out of the I formation. Drops back. Off his back foot. And he will lose yardage on the play. That'll go for a 1-yard loss.
That play was really all about defensive pursuit. They saw the ball thrown. They got there quickly for a loss on the play.
Back to pass. Gets the pass off. Lowry intercepts it. Defense pushes him out of bounds at the 40. That's 3 interceptions now for this quarterback already today.
You know, we always talk about this quarterback being a gunslinger, but he needs to check the scope on that gun out there. Right now, he's a little off target.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
Drops back on first down. Catch is made. And he's drilled at the 33. A pickup of about 7.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
The offense calls a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. He's got it. That's a dangerous call in that situation.
It is, because when you're trying a long field goal, the ball has to come out at such a low trajectory that they get blocked sometimes. But anytime your field goal kicker can come through with a clutch kick like that, it really gives a lift to your team.
And he's knocked out at the 26-yard line. They'll set up shop at the 26-yard line. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Brought down at the 30. That'll be it for the first half of play. Our halftime score is the Dolphins 19, the Jets 13. Here's the kick. Washington from the 3. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Jets line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out.
Friday. Bark. No, you're good.
He's looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Smith was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Miami brings in their prevent defense. There are 7 DBs on the field.
Blue 45! You got it! Hey, inside. Close.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. There for the reception. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Tackled at the 50. Jones gets about 4 yards on the play. They line up at the 50. The Jets come out in the shotgun. There are 3 receivers wide.
48!
Let's play ball. Now let's see what they got.
On the ground with a tailback. And they get him at the 49-yard line. Jones picks up a yard on the play. They line up at the 49. The Jets come out with the offset eye.
Here we go. Blue 45. Block, now, Philly! Todd! Watch the sideline. Come on. Lou.
Give to the tailback. Fumble on the play. The lineman scoops it up. And that mishap almost cost them the ball.
Halfback has to be breathing a big sigh of relief on that one. Nothing more embarrassing for a running back than a fumble lost.
Green 88.
Hey, regular.
Tiger.
We go. No, stay down.
Back to throw. Short throw to the left. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
48.
Take some energy, let's go. And play 3, man.
Left 21. Block 99 Philly.
Gives it up the gut. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Jones comes away with 2 yards on the carry. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. Offset I formation in the backfield. They'll give it off here. Jones loses the ball, and it's scooped up by the running back. He really needs to do a better job protecting the ball. If he doesn't, the backup might see a few carries.
And this is a talented guy, it really is, but he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
Blue 45. Blue 45. That's all we got.
On play action, short pass to his left. And he's knocked out at the 15. Not much on the play action pass that time, complete for a gain of only a yard or so. Pennington is in the gun, 5-wide formation.
Green 88. Green 88.
Pennington dropping back, looks down the field. And it's knocked down. Wright was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Facing another third down situation, they've converted 2 so far on this drive. Back to pass. Goes through his read. Dumps it out left. And he scores. What a play! The pass was caught by the halfback, and they'll put up a 6 spot.
This halfback can just do it all. He really can. Tremendous runner, tremendous catcher of the football, and he just has a way of finding the end zone.
Here's the extra point that can give them the lead. Here's the kick. Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Great kick here. And he's drilled. What a hit. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The Dolphins come out showing 3 wide. They give it to the tailback. Huge hit. Almost got a yard.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively, filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. He doesn't get back to the line. Looks to be a loss of about 2 on the play.
He just couldn't make anything happen after he brought it in. Good job by the defense.
From their own 23-yard line. They'll come out in the shotgun. McCown drops back, and they're coming after him. Makes the grab. The defender gets him to the ground. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. 4th down. The Dolphins are lining up to punt it away. Washington is back deep to return the punt. Gets the punt away. Washington takes it at the 32. Brought down about the 43-yard line. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working. The Jets line up with 3 wide.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Pennington back to throw. Scans the field. Makes the reception. Tackled at the 42. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
48. 48. Watch the switch. Regular.
He looks to throw on first down. There for the catch. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Let's go. 388.
Left, left. Come on, let's go. Get off, baby, get off.
Drops back to pass. Rifles it out there. He's tackled at about the 19-yard line. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Zebra. Right. Reload. Get him back.
They'll give it off here. Tackled around the 16-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 16. The Jets come out in a single back formation.
Make a play. 388. Tiger. Let's go. Hey, don't lose your bite. Hey, stay.
Again with the run. Brought down at the 16. And the halfback has nowhere to go.
No gain.
Right.
Pennington lines up in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Good yang. Hey, let's go now. Let's stop it right now.
Pennington back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Makes the catch. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. Oh boy, that's a nice play on 3rd down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on 3rd down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Scatter. We up. Turbo.
Inside give. He gets out to about the 6-yard line. Picked up maybe a foot or two, and that will bring up 2nd down. 6 more yards for the score.
Hey, watch the screen.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Other side. We got action, baby. Good yang. Fargo. Let's go. Over.
The halfback with the carry. He's dropped at the 6. A pickup of less than a yard, and so it'll be 3rd down. Pennington is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide.
45. Stay on side. New call.
Pennington drops to throw. Moves forward. Allen knocks it down. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
And it's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. It came loose. Smith gets his hand on it and scoops it up. And a costly fumble.
He was hit hard on that one, but you have to expect that on kick returns because you have guys flying 100 miles per hour in both directions.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Hey, pick 6 right here.
Feeds it to the back. Loose ball. The defense gets it. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. Big-time play there.
Not only a big-time play, but a play that gives your team the lead. That is a really impressive play.
And this attempt will give them a 3-point advantage. Point after is good. Miami is up a field goal. Good distance on the kick. It's fielded at the 2. Dropped at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, We'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They'll give it off here. Gains his way to the 36-yard line. Pickup of about 8. That brings up second down. Out of the I formation. Jones gets the call. He's tackled around the 47-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
They line up at the 47. Pennington is under center. Only one in the backfield this time.
Swim.
Gives it off. He fights forward to about the 46. Jones comes away with about 2 yards on the counter play. From the 46-yard line,
We stop the run first.
Jones lines up as the single back.
Blue 45.
Jones gets it on the inside. Dropped behind the line. He got back to the line of scrimmage, but not much more. And that makes it third down. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 46. Miami brings in their nickel package.
Let's get it right here.
Drops back. Strong throw. Tackled at the 34-yard line. Not a bad pickup that time.
Yeah, the defense came with pressure, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback, and they paid a price. He got it out of there, picked up a nice gain.
He's looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 22-yard line. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
The Jets put a man in motion. He drops back to pass. Throws the bullet to the right. Drops the sure pick. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Looks to pass. Rifles it to the right. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Fires it out with the catch. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
Here we go.
Drops back. Defense closing in. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Watch the hard count. It's on 3.
Watch the run now. Watch the
Blue
run.
45.
Blue 45. Now you don't feel it.
Turn the ball over.
There's a play fake. Passes, end zone. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
And the defense has a heavy rush. Knocked down. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
and it splits the uprights. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. Again from the 4. He's tackled at the 20-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. McCown lines up under center. 2 backs in the eye. First down, looking to throw. Gets the pass away. Into traffic, and it's picked off. Brought down at the 21. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
They line up at the 21. Only one man back. Drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Defender gets his hand on it. Coles was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Offset I formation in the backfield. They motion to the right. He's looking to throw. He rolls right. Knocks it away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Miami lines up with their prevent defense. He drops back to pass. Rockets it out. It's completed. He's tackled around the 15-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. It's fielded at the 2. Drilled at the 26-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive.
Go, baby. Here we go. New 25. New 25. Come on. Now.
They're going to pitch it. And they get him around the 48-yard line. Pitched it outside, picked up enough to convert for the first.
That's a pretty play, isn't it? Anytime you get that pitch to the outside, the running back catches it in stride, he finds a nice hole, pick up the first down. Always like watching that play.
They'll come out in the eye. Brown gets another handoff. Brought down at the 49-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 49-yard line. McCown back to throw. Rolling right. And he's out at the 47-yard line. Fasano picks up 2 yards with that grab. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. McCown with the give. It's a loose ball. They keep control of the ball. He put it on the ground, but they were able to get it back.
And that was lucky. Anytime you're getting attacked by a defense and you put it on the ground, that is just nothing but pure luck to get it back.
It's the tailback. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. The halfback gets the ball and picks up 5. Second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Out of the I formation.
Keep playing, fellas. 388. Hey, look at that ball out. Hey, watch the scatter.
Here's the halfback. He's tackled around the 32-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. Ground is the single setback.
Let's go, come on. Touch. Let's go, Blue 45. Who's Blue 45? Watch the switch.
Sets up the play action. It's incomplete. The tight end couldn't make the grab.
And sometimes you get used to throwing to those speedy wide receivers, and the tight ends are just a stride slower, and you saw it there.
Miami can tie it up here with this kick. The snap, set down, the kick is up. The coaching staff won't be very happy after that miss. They brought him in for the specific purpose of making those kinds of kicks, and a few more of those misses, he might want to start looking to pack up his house because he might just be out of a job. So the score will remain the Dolphins 26, the Jets 29. Pennington will look to throw. He throws left, and he caught it, and he dropped him in the open field. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Good game so far as we head to the fourth. Our score here is the Jets 29, the Dolphins 26. Pennington set to go to the air. On the run, he throws it. They picked it off. Tackled about the 43-yard line. Why would you make that pass when you've got the lead?
Don't ask me. He threw it. I have no idea which side of his brain was working on that one.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44. One-man backfield. He looks to throw on first down. And the tight end is wide open. Brought down at the 32-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
He's dropped at the 26-yard line. He gained a good 6 yards on that scamper. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. McCown back to pass. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. Batted away. Wilford was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Offense facing a 3rd and 4. Ball on the 26-yard line. Sets up the play action. Crosses the line. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
The kick is up. It's got the distance. That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. The guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. So the score is still the Dolphins 26, the Jets 29.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
They hand it off. What a shot! A pickup of a yard for the halfback.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Pennington will look to pass. Brings it in. And they get him at the 46-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Nice play fake. Allen has the interception. That interception will give them new life.
You know, I agree with the strategy that you have to stay aggressive in this situation. You can't sit back and run. But that being said, the quarterback has to be smart. If it's not there, just check it down.
Back to pass. Throws to his right. Hit hard at the 49-yard line. Shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Miami uses motion. First down, looking to throw. He's there for the catch. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. Looks to be a good gain of 10 or so on the slant that time.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Makes the catch. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
He's tackled right around the 24-yard line. Hagan picks up 7 yards with that catch. That'll make it second down. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. They'll give it off here. And they get him around the 19-yard line. And with that gain of 6, he was able to get the first.
Sometimes defenses can stunt right past the draw play. Anytime you see those big defensive linemen playing the stunts and the different games they go up there, oftentimes they'll be so focused on trying to get to the passer, a draw play can run right past them.
A gain of 3 yards.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
They give it to the tailback. He's dropped at about the 13-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. 3rd and 5. The Jets line up with a nickelback. Drops back to pass. Throws it short. And the pass is knocked away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Kick is up. And it's good. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. Here's the kick. Washington from the 3. Stays on his feet. Drilled at the 31. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Feeds it to the back. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. They're crowding the line. Baker takes off in motion. Back to throw. He throws it. Completed. Brought down around the 47-yard line. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
They give it to the tailback. Gains his way to the 46-yard line. A nice job of the running back as they pick up a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 46. The Jets line up with an offset eye backfield.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. Luke 45. Hey, empty. Stand alive. Screen.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Gain of 3. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. Jones is the single setback. They'll throw on 1st down. Throws a bullet, and it's caught. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Another completed pass puts him over the 300-yard mark.
And you know, this guy just loves to play football. I really like talking to him before the game. You can hear the passion in his voice. And when you have a leader that has that kind of passion and that kind of emotion, it's just so much easier to play the game.
Play action. Dumps it out left. And the back has some running room. He's dropped at the 13. A decent gain on the pass.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 11. And a pickup of about 2. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Dolphins line up with a nickelback. They motion to the right.
Luke 45.
He's looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Coles wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Washington is the single setback.
Zebra. You get ready to play some D, baby. I got him. Left smash free.
Pennington back to pass. Throws on the run. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
He throws left. He's tackled around the 2-yard line. Not much of a gain on that play action pass. Let's see if they try to hammer it in here.
Luke 45. Luke 45.
Let's go right.
Tiger.
Short throw to the right. And they get him around the 1-yard line. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Miami brings in their nickel package.
48.
There you go, G.
48.
Stay inside right here. Tom, alert hook. Get that ball back.
Brought down behind the line. That was a designed quarterback draw, and it results in a loss of around 2. 4th down. He'll kick this from the 10, a 20-yard attempt. And it splits the uprights. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. Miami comes out with 3 receivers in the shotgun.
Luke 45. Come on, Luke 45.
On the ground with a tailback. He didn't get back to the line. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
He lost yardage on the play. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
McCown looking to throw. Scans the field. McCown with not much pressure. Sacked on the play.
Not much point in going for this one. I expect to see him punt it away here.
Fields is waiting for the snap. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Washington fields it at the 39. Tackled about the 43-yard line. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession. Jones on the give. He's brought down at the 37. A pickup of about 7. That brings up second down. They line up at the 37. New York lines up with 3 receivers. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's tackled around the 33-yard line. They better find a way to slow him down or he's going to end up breaking one big.
Yeah, I think the big one.
Play action. Throws off his back foot. This one falls incomplete. Franks was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. They'll face second down and 10.
Section 19.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
You've just won a copy of this year's edition of EA Sports Madden Football. It's in the game.
Richardson on the give. He gets out to about the 32-yard line. Gain of a yard by the fullback. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Fakes to the back. There's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
Holding offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down football is hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
He throws right. And they get him at the 30. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks. And the score remains the Jets 32, the Dolphins 29. 3 wideouts here. He's running out of time. Brings this one in. He went to the short man, but the defense was right there to make the play.
Yeah, and this is one of those plays that's a lot like a long, extended handoff. He gets it out to the receiver and just lets him work on the outside. That time, though, unable to pick up much yardage.
McCown hands it left. He's hammered in the backfield. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
McCown comes to the line under center. He has 2 tight ends. Miami uses motion. He's looking to throw. Throws it short. Is there for the catch. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Well, they're staying alive.
Yeah, they're staying alive and now starting to believe. You can see a little confidence now growing as this offense gets it going.
That's right, Lucy. Green 88. Green 88. Here we go,
Drops back to pass. Gets the throw away. Tight coverage, and it's picked off. And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game, you throw an ugly pick, that's a disaster.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, G. Mike and Blizzard.
Gives to the back. He's brought down at the 38. Jones gets 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and 4 now. Ball on their own 38. The Jets go with the I formation. Play action. Fails to connect with his man. And for some reason, they pass the ball, and that will stop the clock. Not sure what they were thinking.
Well, just about the time you were thinking they were going to try and run this clock out, they go out and they're aggressive, but now the clock stops.
Washington on the give. Brought down at the 43-yard line. And that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
Jones gets the call again. He's dropped for a loss. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Watch the run now. Watch the run. Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's turn the ball. Play. Keep working. Hey, no.
The Jets put a man in motion.
Don't lose your ball. Come on, D. Under. You got to. Hey, play the run. King. Lucy. Tennessee.
Richardson gets the call. And they get him at about the 47-yard line. He rumbles ahead for around 5 yards. They line up at the 48.
We got to play.
We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. They take a knee. Fourth down. The Jets are lining up to punt it away. Again, awaiting the return. And that will be the conclusion of this game. Our final score is the Jets 32, the Dolphins 29.